We're going to be tracking this high pressure system that's off to our south and west. It's in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that high pressure system is going to build, especially once it gets to Tuesday. Watch as it shifts further to the east there and really settles itself over the southern portions of New Mexico. That high pressure system not only squashes air down to the surface, really heating up the atmosphere, but it also really squashes our rain chances as well. Take a look at those heat risks across southwestern portions of the United States, where we'll see anywhere from a moderate to portions of major areas of seeing that heat risk, including us here in the Albuquerque metro area. Again, that's where we'll see that moderate heat risk for today. That's because our temperatures this afternoon, mid to upper 90s, 97 for your high here in the metro area. But take a look at some of the temperatures down to our south, some spots hitting that triple digit marker. Again, Socorro at 100 degrees, down to Las Cruces and Deming 102, Roswell at 99. But we could really see those temperatures bumping up, especially as we get through the next couple of days. For us, across a good majority of the state, we're going to remain on that dry side. The only spots that really have any chance of seeing rainfall today are going to be really focusing in on the far eastern sides of New Mexico. And realistically, I think the air is going to be a little too much on the dry side at the surface level to really get any good rainfall. I think most of that is going to evaporate before it hits the ground. But we could still see some potentially gustier winds with those, and maybe even a few pockets of some frequent lightning as well. Not only that, but they're in the far northwest portions of the state across the Farmington area and the Four Corners. We'll watch for the potential of some fire threat. That's because we have not only that dry air in place. Notice that dew point across a good majority of the state really remains, again, on that dry side for the majority of the day today. But not only that, we're going to see some gustier winds, especially once we get into those afternoon hours. And that, coupled with that lower humidity, again, is going to fuel the chance of that potential fire risk. So as we go through the day today, heat safety for a good majority of the state, especially across the southern half of the state, where I think several spots will have that potential of seeing that triple digit marker today. But not only that, once we get to Tuesday through Saturday, especially for our friends out in the Roswell area, that's where we'll start to see some heat advisories being issued by the National Weather Service. And again, that's where we have those forewarned advisories and also the heat alerts from us as well. Even across the northern side of the state, most of us are going to remain below that triple digit marker for the day today, but some spots may hit near that once we get into the middle portions of the week. Wednesday and Thursday for Farmington, 99 degrees for the high. Across the North Mountains, most of us remaining on that dry side, not only today, but even for the next couple of days, where I don't think we see much in terms of rain chances until we get closer to that weekend time frame. As we get into the South Metro and even us here in the Metro, again, most of us in the mid to upper 90s today, some spots hitting that triple digit marker, especially as we get into the days tomorrow. But Wednesday is going to be the day to look out for, where we could see a record high.